Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new here, and welcome back to 31 Days of December. Today I am going to be sharing a story with you that is kind of like my heritage, except not. It is originally a Ukrainian story, but it is something that has actually been passed down in my grandfather's family, and they are from Switzerland. It's a tradition in my family, and it's a tradition that I have continued on since I have moved out of my parents' place and had my own place to live in and done my own Christmas tree every year. And I actually got my first spider when my grandmother sent it to me, and my grandpa sent me the little information packet with it. And then I ended up actually making a whole bunch of them for all of my family and my friends. And so I will actually show a little video of the one that is on our tree here at home. But today's story is about Christmas spiders. Now, I used to love this story when I first heard about it. I think it is absolutely adorable. And while I like spiders to see them, I do not actually like spiders in my house, especially with the ever-changing climate and the fact that we have way more spiders here that I don't know than we ever used to. But these ones I could be okay with. So, I don't know if anybody has heard of the German tradition of putting a pickle on the tree. My family also does that. And so the theory with the pickle is that you place a pickle ornament on the tree and you hide it somewhere, and everybody but the person who hit it has to look for it. And the first person to find the pickle ornament gets an extra gift for Christmas. So basically you have to find something that's going to be like neutral for all of your family, and then they get the extra gift. It's also a freaking adorable tradition, and I just don't have a pickle for my tree yet. Here is the Ukrainian story of a Christmas spider. There once was a widow who lived in a cramped old hut. She lived with her children. Outside their home was a tall pine tree. From the tree dropped a pine cone, and soon started to grow from the soil. The children were excited about the prospect of having a Christmas tree, and so they tended to it, ensuring that it would continue to grow and be strong until it became tall enough to be a Christmas tree and take inside their home. Unfortunately, the family was poor, and even though they had a Christmas tree, they couldn't afford to decorate it with ornaments, and so on Christmas Eve, the widow and her children went to bed, knowing that they would have a bare Christmas tree on Christmas morning. The spiders in the hut heard the sobs of the children and sad cries, and decided they would not leave the Christmas tree bare. So, the spiders created beautiful webs on the Christmas tree, decorating it with elegant and beautiful silky patterns. When the children woke up early on Christmas morning, they were jumping for excitement. They went to their mother and woke her up. "Mother, you have to come see the Christmas tree. It's so beautiful." As the mother woke and stood in front of the tree, she was truly amazed at the sight that lay before her eyes. One of the children opened up the window as the sun was shining. The sun would slide along the floor and slowly glide up the Christmas tree and onto the webs. As the rays of the sun shone on the tree, the webs turned into glittering silver and gold colors, making the Christmas tree dazzle and sparkle with a magical twinkle. From that day forward, the widow never felt poor. Instead, she was always grateful for all the wonderful gifts she had already had in life. This is where everybody kind of does it differently. So Ukrainians actually decorate their trees with spider webs, and I have seen everything from like crocheted spider webs to ones made out of popsicle sticks that you can do with your kids. But in the German version of this story, or the Swiss German version of this story that my grandpa actually passed on to me, was that the old woman had brought in the tree for her kids and they couldn't afford to decorate it. So they actually left the tree up and went to sleep. And when St. Nicholas showed up to bring presents for the children, the spiders had come out of the tree and covered it in spider webs. And so when St. Nicholas walked in and he saw this Christmas tree covered completely in nothing but spider webs, he decided that he wasn't going to leave it like that. And he actually turned all of the spider webs into silver that was lining the trees, and then turned the spiders into little glass ornaments all over the trees. And in my grandpa's version, this is the origin of why people put tinsel on their trees, is to symbolize these spider webs that got turned into silver by St. Nicholas in an offer to the widow and her children to make their Christmas happier instead of dreary and dark as it had been in previous years. I absolutely adore my Christmas spider. I wish I knew where my original one was. I think it's packed away in a box somewhere. But like I said, I will take you guys to see the one that we do have on our tree, which I actually made for my roommate before she moved in with me. It's the only one we have on our tree now. Last year, we did know where the other ones were, and we actually had like 5 of them on the tree. But we also actually made them all in the same color scheme as our tree, so they are there if you actually look close enough, but they still blended in really pretty. I think that the tale of a Christmas spider is so adorable. It is so heartwarming, and it's truly one of those things that just reminds you that you make do with what you have, and no matter how poor you feel, you can still find the good in things. I really love the Ukrainian version of this. I think it is so sweet that it sparkles like silver and gold when the sun hits it, because if any of us have seen spider webs in the sunlight, they sparkle and they twinkle and they're gorgeous. And yeah, I think it's a very happy thing. If you guys have any Christmas spiders on your tree, I would love to hear about it. I would love to see your pictures. You can post them on my Facebook page. I would love to hear your stories, or if you've been told a different version of this story, because I'm sure it's different depending on what country you go to. If you guys want to learn how to make your own Christmas spiders, I will leave a link down below in the description about how to make them, and you can put one up on your tree and join in the Christmas spider fun. I think that's all for me. I will catch you guys in the next video. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, click the subscribe button, turn on the notifications, and please share with your friends. Bye, guys.